Hi guys, and welcome back. Today is Tuesday and it is a scorcher. It's like 90 something degrees outside and that is hot for New Jersey. But I just wanted to do a short little video quickly, just basically talking about items that I've sold in Poshmark, on my closet and my boutique. And I just have to sit back and I had to say, you know what, it's okay sometimes to have a few little hiccups to go along the way. That's normal. And you can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. There are just going to be people out there that see you have good ratings. They're going to try to do something to knock you down, or they're going to try to make a false claim against you or discredit you. And that is just part of life. So what we're going to do is I have some different scenarios, and I'm going to go through each one and explain what the item was, why the claim was processed, if the item was returned, and so forth. And then the next video I will be doing will be for items that I purchased from other people and my experience on how it went with me. The first scenario is a lady that purchased my Gucci brooch, and she said that it was not real, but she didn't make the claim until a few months later after the fact. But they did follow through, and Poshmark did let me know that she was not going to be refunded money and she was not going to return the brooch back, and the case was closed. The second claim was a lady that purchased a piece of costume jewelry from me, and she tried to open a claim saying that it was not as described. And when they seen all the photos and they did read the description of the piece of jewelry, they did explain to her that it is described as it is listed and as she has it, and that she would not be refunded. So I guess she got a little ticked off and she only gave me 1 star. The next claim is a pair of Ganani Bernini cross drop earrings in sterling silver. The lady stated in a claim that item was advertised as sterling silver. There is no number .925 stamped on the back. You can clearly see that it is stamped on there and that they did come from Macy's. They're still on the earring tag that it came on, and I don't know what happened, but this individual let them return it back to me and she got her money back. So again, it's just disappointing sometimes when you do go through all the process and put all this information out there and they sit there and still, I don't think, investigate it thoroughly. Headache. The next claim is a pair of Pandora Timeless Elegance Studded Earrings, Clear Cubic Zirconia. These are $85–90 pair of earrings that I sold to this young lady with the original box. She opened a claim and took a picture of earrings that were not even mine, not even the ones that were in the box that were sent to her, stating that it was not as described, it was the wrong ones. Well, guess what? She sent me back the earrings. She got refunded, but they were different earrings. They were not the original earrings that I had put in the box. Very disappointing. And you try to, follow up with the claim behind it, and a lot of times there's no one there to speak to, and they don't follow through on Poshmark's end. So you lose out. This is a claim that I sold a pair of UGG slip-on shoes to a young lady, and she had them for about 3 or 4 days. And I remember a claim coming through stating that there was shoe marks on the heel. And I said, well, that's impossible because those have been in my closet in a box, so I don't know how that could have happened. And they ended up letting her send them back to me. She got refunded. And when I got them back, yes, they had shoe marks. I think her dog chewed on the shoes, and then she didn't want them and she returned them, because you do have a time frame to turn items back to the owner or to the seller. The next claim is a Michael Kors purse that I sold this lady, and she basically had it for a few days again and then turned around stating that she didn't want it and that it had stains in it. So she took some photos, and the crazy part is that she said there was makeup stains on the inside, and the pictures that she took of it was a different purse on the inside, because inside that Michael Kors purse has the symbol of Michael Kors all over. The icon is all over inside the material. So I guess the people at Poshmark did not thoroughly investigate this again and look through it. They let her send it back to me and they refunded her money. So there's a lot of loss that you can gain from selling on these sites. This is a pair of 14 karat gold, white gold, I'm sorry, solid cubic zirconia studded earrings that I sold to this young lady. There was no damage on the package. She stated that they were bent. I had pictures of them I submitted to Poshmark because now I'm learning to take pictures of everything before I send it off and how I send it off. But she basically made a claim that the stud of the earring was bent, so they let her return it back to me. I got it back and it was completely like bent all the way against it. I look at the package, there is no damage to the package or anything. So I think it was deliberately done, and she, you know, was upset because she bent it, and she ended up getting to get her money back and also returning them. The next claim is a Zoe embellished clutch purse. And this one here, you'll see in the photo, it's a photo of the full-size purse, and then there's a few little rhinestones that are missing, and it's in the description. The woman kept talking me down, talking me down. This is a $250 little clutch. I sold it to her for $20, and I think she only paid basically $18 because I gave her discount on shipping as well. And she got upset, said the item is beading is missing in several missing several pieces. So they let her return it back, and she got her money back, and then I got this back. So in this one here, I sold a pair of pink Victoria's Secret leggings, and the young lady, I'm guessing from what it looks like, she just had a baby. So maybe she used to be a certain size and she's not now, and she tried to fit into these pants, and she actually put a hole in them. They were brand new, still had the label on them. She stated that they were faded, but as you can see in the photo, they're definitely not faded. And she said that they had a hole in the crotch. They asked her for pictures. She sent those in. I didn't have anything else but what was posted, of course, and showing that it did still have a label on it. And they let her return it back to me because it's considered as damaged. Now, if she would have said that it didn't fit her, she wouldn't be able to return it. So she knows the tricks of the trade when it comes to Poshmark. Now, the rest of these are basically items that they kept, but they just had to be ugly and only give maybe 3 stars, 4 stars, just for the heck of it, I guess. I don't know why people do what they do. But this lady purchased a Venus black side ruffle dress, brand new, never worn, because somehow I ended up with 2 of these dresses. And I haven't even worn the other one either. And it's a small size dress. And she ends up saying that she'll keep the dress, but it has a small snag on the side of the dress. Otherwise, it's fine. I just thought, like, what's the whole entire purpose? Like, then if that's the point, then just return it if you think that it's damaged. But it's not damaged. It's just somebody wants to be ugly. So this claim here, this is a denim, this is a velvet heart chambray denim dress that I sold to a young lady. And she only gave me 4 stars and said that it had a strong perfume smell radiating from it. She's going to wash it and see if it comes out. Well, it was washed, and it was also put in with Downy. So, yes, it's going to have a little bit of a perfumey, flowery scent, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it did have that. So, this one here, this is a Venus orange stretchy keyhole in front shirt. This lady, she purchased it from me, and it clearly states what size it is. She says this item was a medium, felt tight when I tried it on. Okay, well, it is a medium, so if you don't fit a medium, then maybe you shouldn't have purchased it. So she got a little bit upset because she couldn't return it because it doesn't fit her. So she only gave me, I think it was 3 or 4 stars because she got upset. But here, I got to pay for it because you think that you're a smaller size than you actually are. Here I sold an Apple 42 millimeter white sports band. It has the small and medium large band. It comes in the box, everything. I stated in there that it is used along with the pink one I have as well as the black one that I have. and she went ahead and she posted, oh, I thought it was brand new, but had marks on it and a light green color on it. I'm just like, I don't understand people. I don't think they really read things. I think they're just so quick to just get whatever, and they think they're gonna pay nothing for something. This is a Michael Kors gold tone pave padlock bangle. This lady gave me 4 stars or 3 stars or something, stating I could improve. Improve on what? There's nothing. It says in there clearly it's a used bracelet. You got a $150 bracelet for $25. Why are you complaining? You shouldn't be buying anything. People. This here, I sold a rewashed brand medium washed denim cropped jacket. Did you hear what I just said? Not the jacket bar, but cropped. The lady sends in 3 stars and says, I thought this was a standard coat length, but when I received it, it was a cropped style and not what is shown. If you look at the photo, it shows cropped. If you read the description, it says cropped. Slow down and read, people. Here I sold a UGG Care cleaning kit. Brand new, never used. The lady gives me 3 stars and she says it's because the box had a dent in it. Seriously? There's something seriously wrong with you. When you got it for $12 when it was $45. Now, this is the ultimate issue, claim, problem. I had this lady been constantly asking questions about this wedding set that I had. And I purchased this from Tiger Gym off of Instagram. And I think it was $247 for the 2. And it's just a band and then like an engagement ring. And you'll see it in the photo. But anyway, she purchases it. It has all the information in it. I get it sent over there to her, and lo and behold, she opens a claim saying that this is not the ring in the photo, that this is not what is in the description, all this stuff. So I get a message from Poshmark saying, can you please send us more photos? Can you give us more information? So I did. So then I had to contact Tiger Gym to get another copy of a receipt because I got these like 7-8 months ago. So I ended up submitting the receipt to Poshmark. It turned into a nightmare from hell. They ended up, even after submitting all the information, giving them everything, like, this is all time consuming. I have a life. And she wants to argue back and forth, and I just finally told her, I'm not entertaining you. You are not worth my time to sit here and play this game. This is $278 worth of rings, and you got them for $50, and you're giving me a headache over this? They ended up telling her to send them back to me. They'll give her $50 back. So you'll see in here the photos. When I went to the post office to my P.O. box to pick up the package, it had a tear in it. There's no rings in there. There's nothing. It's just the empty package sent back to me. I went up there to the counter. I talked to the people there. I had the postmaster get involved, and he contacted the post office there in Augusta, Georgia. And then I had to call the BBB, the Better Business Bureau, and file a claim. They gave me a number to reach out to Poshmark's headquarters in California, speak to someone directly. I also contacted Consumer Affairs and filed a complaint against Poshmark about this. And finally, like 3 weeks later, they refunded me back for the loss of the rings, which unfortunately was only the $50. It's a hit or miss. So unfortunately, you're gonna lose in this game at times, and there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of nasty people out there that will do things that are not generally good, and they're just not good people. So you have to be very cautious and very careful. Well, I hope this was some insight to give you a little bit of a heads up if you plan on selling. If you're already selling, hopefully you're not experiencing some of the nonsense that I am. And if you are, then you can feel my pain and what I am going through. But I will continue, hopefully, to finish selling everything that I have and be done with this and move on with my life. So I'm just going to add at the end, you know, my rating, how much I've sold, and basically, you know, all the information, the good stuff that I do have on here. So this is the end of the video, and I hope it was a little helpful and gave you some insight, like I said. And if there's any questions, any comments, please drop them down below, and I'll be glad to read them, answer them. But I want to tell you thank you for watching the video and following. Have a blessed week. Bye.